Hey everyone, David Chair from the Sim Network, bringing you an online game, or rather it's actually just a replay of an online game of Dawn of War Soulstorm on the Blood River map. So yeah, it's just a replay of a game that already happened. We've got top right player being Weird Tide, playing as the Battle Sisters, doing it for themselves. And at the bottom left, we've actually got myself, Lightspan 2009, playing as the Space Marines. And wow, it's interesting, getting frame rate droppage there, not really sure why, but anyway. So yes, I've actually played a few games online myself, and yeah, I've just tried to record, or I've tried to save the replay where possible. Like in a couple of cases I wasn't able to because of bloody desync errors and that sort of stuff, but vast majority of cases, thankfully that didn't happen. So anyway, we'll just have a look at what's happening here. So as you can see, we're just seeing things from most of the other players' perspective. As you can see, I'm attacking with a couple of Space Marine squads, Scout Marine squads specifically, and for whatever reason I'm deciding not to decap any points. I guess there we go, So I'll be decapturing the strategic points while getting fired upon by these Battle Sisters. Got another Battle Sister squad coming in from Weird. As to myself, I'm pretty much just capping as per usual back at the base. Looks like I'll be going with a quick force commander instead of a Space Marine squad myself. Let's see. So, okay, we've only got two squads of Battle Sisters for Weird. His missionaries following me around. Managed to decap one point of my scouts, but this point, yeah, they started building a listening post. And as these guys, I think I'm just sending them around to. I'm pretty sure I'm just sending them around to scout things out. Really, might be able to decap this point. No. Actually, that's right. I think I ended up sending these guys to the top left just to draw them away from there. Speaking of which, looks like Weird Tide has actually gone with a quick and armory, actually. Sorry, quick armory. Otherwise known as a pristine sanctuary for the Sisters of Battle. While I haven't really got too much else out. I've got the Force Commander coming out and a Space Marine squad coming out as well. My Scout Marines finally getting caught out by the Battle Sisters. And there we go. I think I'm just trying to retreat them as much as possible, and let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, I'm just sending these guys to attack the respective relics. There we go. Looks like I'll just keep these guys here, try to take out that missionary, while that missionary, of course, comes down to this relic point as well. Looks like he's just going to go back, probably on a waypoint or something like that. This Scout Marine squad is somehow still alive. Same time, though, we have the Force Commander attacking a listening post. Unfortunately, not able to get too much damage done, given that these Battle Sisters are upgrading to a flamer or two. So sending these second... okay, he's just sending the second squad out to take out my Scout Marine guy, and there you go. So it looks like battle is finally getting joined just about. They've even got those flaming grenades. I can't remember what exactly they're called, but yeah, you can get them as long as you have the armory building as Battle Sisters. Unfortunately, I didn't get an armory myself. Instead, I'm getting nothing. It's interesting. I thought I saw something there. Well, anyway, apparently not getting anything. Getting more grenades thrown at me, and yeah, just trying my best not to get myself in this river, which is negative cover, which means I'll be able to do more damage to me. Of course, getting a few Space Marines in there anyway. Unfortunate, able to inflict a bit of damage, but it's really not destroying the listening post or anything like that. And yeah, now they're going to upgrade it, making it near impossible to get rid of it. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? Same time though, I haven't looked what Weird Tide's doing. He mostly seems to be devoting his requisition to keeping these Battle Sister squads supplied, and yeah, upgrading his listening post and such, getting his first holy icon to get that faith resource up. And yeah, for some reason I'm just leaving these guys in in the battle there. I'm not entirely sure why. So losing an entire squad there, rather unfortunate. Just see what the resources are. So 74 and 10 for the opponent, 80 and 10 for me. So I'm doing all right, although I short one Space Marine squad, which kind of sucks. But oh, what can you do? And yeah, I've also lost the Servitor as well, which kind of sucks as well. Being forced to cancel the building of that listing post, and did manage to capture. There we go. That relic at the bottom right there at the very least. And yeah, now my Force Commander just being forced to flee. Weird Battle doing a pretty good job in dancing his squads around. And those flamers actually could do quite a bit of damage, almost killing my Force Commander. draining his morale completely. I've got a single Space Marine squad on the way, but up against 2 squads of Space Marines, not Space Marines, Battle Sisters, it's going to be a bit tricky to say the least. But lo and behold, I do have a listening post here that's been upgraded. This one's about to be upgraded as well. Should hopefully do a bit of a job in holding back. See what happens. And there we go, hit them throwing their damn grenades at me again, and demoralizing my entire squad. Force Commander almost dead. Wow, he's going to get killed most likely. Wow, he's still alive. My god. Bit of a lucky guy to say least. And for some reason, we're plopping down this plasma generator there. Probably should have plopped it here actually, so this thing could defend it a bit better. But oh well, what can you do? Live and relearn, as it were, because I haven't really played the game too often, and you know, times when I haven't played it, well, you kind of have to relearn various things. But anyway, so yes, the victory condition has indeed begun, as you just heard there. They've got locations. Victory condition, which would mean I'm holding the left and the right, while at the same time though Weird Tide is continuing to take over his Battle Sister squad. He's actually reinforced one of his squads to full strength, and I suppose a good reason, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there we go, my Force Commander was taken out, and yeah, I'm basically being forced into melee against these Battle Sister squads just to try to stop them from doing so much damage. There you go, at least they were sort of taking advantage of the fact that they had a fully reinforced squad just standing around there. It's, yeah, Space Marines not exactly doing too much damage because they are still demoralized. Taking another grenade to the face, a guy dying rather horribly on fire. And yeah, this guy's going to get killed off. Bam. That just sucks. What can you do? So yes, we'll actually play a few games before this one, quite a bit before that, but the thing is I was still kind of, you know, relearning the game and all that, so I don't, well, a few wins, a few losses there, but they were pretty, not really the best games in my opinion, so what the hell, we'll be starting off with this one in the commentary series. And speaking of which, what the hell, oh okay, wow, that's interesting. Weird Tide, a bit of a micro error. They did have the requisition for it, but unfortunately it didn't quite plop down that listening post in time, and I was able to actually start decapturing it with my scouts. So there you go. At the same time though, he's doing a pretty good job in taking out my buildings though. And yeah, he's going to decap a relic of his own. I managed to decap his on the top left. Same time as Missionary is capping the mid critical location, but as you can see the time is still counting down because I hold the 2 critical locations on the opposite sides of the map. Same time, got tier 2 for Weird, and as for me, I'm still in tier 1. I don't know what the hell I was thinking there, but what the hell. In any case, Relic has been completely decapped by Weird at the bottom right, but I'm capping on Relic at the top left. Looks like they're looking to make a bit of a move. And what do we have? Oh, whoops, I'm actually at tier 2. Okay, I must have missed that. So I've actually got the Force Commander out and a Chaplain, also building a Sacred Artifact and researching Plasma Pistols, all things. Okay, I do have Space Marines and Sergeants though. And yeah, Plasma Pistols come in handy for these Commanders as well. Looks like I'll be building Heavy Bolters, while the Sisters of Battle Play is mostly going with Flamers still. Not such a bad little thing to do, especially when they can keep throwing grenades in my squads as well and doing immense amounts of damage. Unfortunate, what can you do? Me sending the Chaplain after him. It doesn't look like he's... Oh, there we go. He did use the shout ability on this squad. That would be the red rings under him. And as you can see, he's managing to do a bit of damage, then demoralizing them too, but unfortunately they just hopped up and basically kept on going from there. So it sucks, what can you do? In any case, Weird Tide is at tier 2, finally bringing out the Canoness. I guess instead of bringing out the Canoness in tier 1, he just went with Battle Sister squads having Flamers, and actually that did a good job against my Force Commander, probably because I was a bit sloppy. But anyway, what can you do? So at the moment we do have, okay, one squad with 1 heavy bolter, 1 missile launcher, a squad with 2 heavy bolters, Chaplain detached. Probably should have kept him attached to the squad, so take better care of it. Maybe should have attached the Force Commander instead. Pretty good use of the blinding light ability by the Canoness there, using a bit of the Faith ability to basically blind my units. So that basically means their sight radius is reduced and their accuracy, I'm pretty sure, is reduced as well. Sucks, but what can you do? And yeah, now Weird Tide is also starting to get a few heavy bolters in his own squads, and for whatever reason I still haven't got grenades in my own squads. I don't think I actually get them at all this game, for whatever reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but what can you do? They really could have come in handy to, you know, stun a few of these squads, do a bit of area of effect damage, given that, you know, Weird Tide still only had basically just 2 squads. stun the entire squad or get them tied up with melee units. That would have been much better than what I'm doing here, which is basically just standing around and shooting with far lesser numbers of Space Marines, and as you can see I'm being forced to withdraw. Same time though, managed to sneak in a Scout Marine squad to capture this critical location, and I still have these critical locations on the left and right. Timer is at 2.5 minutes. Losing a listening post, so we'll just have a look at the resources. 92 and 34 weird, 110 and 20 for me, so wow, he's got me slightly beaten on power, but I'm not really using vehicles or anything like that. So just see what else is building. Weird Tide's got the Holy Reliquary out, getting the Confessor, and no vehicles though from what I can tell, so what the hell. Same time though, yeah, we have a bit of a standoff across this river. Unfortunately, a couple of my guys are in the river itself, so resulting in a bit of negative cover. And of course the guy that has to be in the river is going to be a heavy bolter guy, so not only will I have to retrain him, we'll have to get heavy bolter re-equipped as well. So just stand in, yeah, just taking a few more grenades there. Massive amounts of damage. But what can you do? We finally managed to get the Grey Knights out, which means we shouldn't have too much problem with morale. There we go, looks like I attached the Chaplain to him as well. Using the good old Psychic Inquisition ability on the Battle Sister squad, managing to get a few shots off. And there we go, just continuing with the Chaplain. Ouch. Getting killed. Oh my god, getting a sync animation from my Battle Sister killing him. That's kind of crappy. And yeah, probably should have actually retreated my Grey Knights after the Chaplain got killed. So I could probably train them up as quickly as possible. Because really, these guys, I mean, they're pretty effective against ranged troops and that in general, not too shabby against average melee troops, but really the specialty is demons. And they've really excelled there when they have the attached Chaplain, because they've got quite a bit of health per team member, and well, having a Chaplain healing them up makes them that much more effective, but unfortunately that wasn't going to be the case. And yeah, what can you do? So actually control this one, this, and there we go. So I actually control all 3 critical locations. Slightly over half a minute to go. Okay, wait a minute, I think I just missed out on a special ability being used by the Confessor. I'm pretty sure he used the, it's not Smite, it's something else, I can't remember what. Oh well, in any case, Weird Tide making a few mistakes in this game, as you can see, is left his resources running very high. He really should have spent that, while at the same time I've kind of floated a few resources of my own. And of course he really needed to focus on decapturing those critical locations as well to stop me from winning. Because even though he managed to decapture one, it does have a missionary decapturing a second one, but yeah, it's going to be too late. Weird Tide saying Imba, but my opinion wasn't really that Imba really, he just should have paid attention to the victory condition. The funny thing was, he was actually hosting, so he would have been the one who sets these victory conditions to start off with, so really he shouldn't have had any excuse not to know about them in the first place. And that and the fact they kind of display at the top right the entire time you're playing, but there you go. As for what would have happened if the game kept on going, given they had 2 squads of Battle Sisters, and I was kind of struggling a bit with Space Marines, almost had a dead Force Commander there, probably wouldn't have ended too well for me, but thankfully Weird Tide was a bit sloppy in managing victory conditions and all that, so what can you do? Not such a shabby game indeed, and yeah, played a bit softly on my behalf, but there you go. And there we go, finally starting to research frag grenades, wow, right near the end. But anyway, good game to my opponents. This has been Dame to David, just signing off.